Nidatsva antaram yuktam
Swayam Tribhuvaneshwara
Svayam Tribhuvaneshwara
Iti Shushuma Nirbandam
Iti Shushma Nirbandam
Tapat Paramam Ashtita
Paramam Atita
Vedatsva Mantaram Yuktam
Vidatsva Antaram Yuktam
Swayam Tribhuvaneshwara.
Svayam Tribhuvaneshwara.
Okay. Any other of you bold?
Nirbandam Tapa Paramam Atistava Vidatsva Anantaram Yuktam Svayam Tribhavana Ishvara
Iti Shush
Vidatsivanantaram yuktam Svayam Tribhuvaneshwara
Iti Shushuma Nirbandam Tapa Paramam Ashtita Vidatsvanantaram Yuktam Swayam Tribhuvaneshwara. Okay, thank you. That was good. So many joined. Very nice. Okay. O Lord, we have heard from reliable sources that in order to obtain your post, Hiranyakasipu is now engaged in severe austerity. You are the master of the three worlds. Please, without delay, take whatever steps you deem appropriate.
お主よ、翻訳。あなたの地位を獲得するために、今、ヒラニャカシプは厳しい苦行を行っていると信頼できる筋から聞きました。あなたは三界の支配者でいらっしゃいます。どうか今すぐにあなたが適切だと思われる一歩をすぐに踏み出してください。
In the material world, a servant is provided for by the master, but is always planning how to capture the master's post. There have been many instances of this in history, especially in India during the Mohammedan rule. Many servants, by plans and devices, took over the post of their masters. It is learned from Chaitanya literature that one big zamindar, Subuddhi Raya, kept a Mohammedan boy as a servant. Of course, he treated a boy like his own child, and sometimes when the boy would steal something, the master would chastise him by striking him with a cane. There was a mark on the boy's back from this chastisement. Later, after that boy had been crooked means become Hussein Shah, Nawab of Bengal, one day his wife saw the mark on his back and inquired about it. The Nawab replied that in his childhood he had been a servant of Subuddhi Raya, who had punished him because of some mischievous activities. Upon hearing this, the Nawab's wife immediately became agitated and told her husband to kill Subuddhi Raya. Hussein Shah was very grateful to Subuddhi Raya and therefore refused to kill him. His wife requested him to turn Subuddhi Raya into a Mohammedan. The Nawab agreed. Taking some water from his water pot, he sprinkled it on Subuddhi Raya and had now become a Mohammedan. This point is that the Nawab had been an ordinary menial servant of Subuddhi Raya, but somehow or other was able to occupy the supreme post of the Nawab of Bengal. This is the material world. Everyone is trying to become a master through various devices. Although everyone is a servant of his senses, following this system, a living entity, although servant of his senses, tries to become a master of the whole universe. Hiranyakashipu was a typical example of this, and Brahma was informed by the demigods of his intentions. Okay? Finish.
はい、物質世界では召使いは不主人によって命令されるが、常に主人の地位をいかにして乗っ取るかを計画している。この種の例は歴史にはたくさんある。特にインドではイスラム教徒の統治下の間は、多くの召使いがあれこれと策を巡らせて主人の地位を乗っ取っている。一人の大ザミンダル・スブディ・ラーヤがイスラム教徒の少年を召使いにしたことがチャイタニア文学から学べる。もちろん彼はその少年を自分の子供として育てたが、その少年が時々何かを盗むと、主人は無知ですか、これ無知でその子供を撃って、漢字読めません。なんか監獄したのかな。その少年の背中にはこのなんとかの傷跡が残っていた。後になってその少年が不正な手段でフッサインシャハ、つまりベンガルのナワブ大衆になった。ある日妻が彼の背中の傷跡を見て見つけて質問した。彼は子供の頃スプディラーヤの召使いで、スプディラーヤは彼が悪いことをしたため罰したのだと答えた。この答えを聞いてナーブの妻はすぐに動揺してスブディラーヤを殺すように夫に要求した。もちろんナーブのセイシャハはスブディラーヤに非常に感謝していたので殺すことを断った。しかし妻がスブディラーヤをイスラム教徒に改宗させるように要求すると、ナーブは同意した。水橋から水を取ってスブディラーヤに振りかけ、スブディラーヤは今イスラム教徒になったと宣言した。このナーブはスプティラーヤの普通の召使いであったが、どうにかこうにかベンガルのナーブという最高地位を獲得したというのがポイントである。これが物質世界である。すべての人は自分の感覚の召使いであるにもかかわらず、いろいろな手段を使って支配者になろうとしている。この制度に従って生命体は自分の感覚の召使いであるにもかかわらず、全宇宙の支配者になろうと努力する。ヒラニャカシプはこの典型的な例であり、安心たちはブラマーにヒラニャカシプの意図を知らせた。
Okay. Omagana Timirandasya Ganangana Shalakaya Chaksur Militanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sajajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Padijana Sahita Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanditam Scha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Budale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Pacharane Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desa Tarane Lanchakalpa Trubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So what is the time on this that we can stop? Still at 6:30, same time? 7:30? Huh?
Excuse me?
Yeah. We still go till the same time, right? 7:30 for you?
Yeah, you can have... yes, 20 minutes later than usual. You can stop.
Really?
Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. So does anybody know Subuddhi Raya?
スブディロイっていう人知ってますか？
From Chaitanya Charitamrita? Very interesting story. Anyway, did you have a good day yesterday for Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura?
昨日はバクティシダンタ・サラスバティタクルの日です。
I heard some interesting things about him. Now, he's one person that we, he's a great inconceivable acharya. We cannot imitate.
まあ非常に卓越した方ですから、真似することはできませんが。
But we need to pick up on the same spirit and follow.
まあ、ラジのその真似はできませんけど、その精神を学ぶことができます。
So Dinabandhu gave a very interesting example.
まあ、ディナバンドプラブがとても素晴らしい例を挙げてくれました。
Said like the ocean, it's very auspicious to see the ocean. It's very auspicious to see the ocean and hear the sound of the waves and all that. Because it's so big. Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, your voice is jumping.
Well, should we? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
What kind of internet are you on? So, we'll try again. It's very auspicious to see the ocean.
まあ、とても貴重な海。
You know, it's very inspiring. Krishna says, among bodies of water, I am the ocean.
それは啓発させてくれる海です。
And, like that. But if we try to drink the ocean water, we'll die.
しかし、海の水を飲めば死んでしまいます。
Similarly, it's very wonderful to hear about Krishna's pastimes or the activities of these great souls.
まあ、同じように、素晴らしいクリシュナの娯楽とか、偉大な聖者のその活動とかがあります。
But if we try to imitate them, then that's death for our spiritual life.
しかしその精神世界において真似することをしてはいけない。
So he did amazing things. He made this diorama exhibition.
ダイオラマって何だっけ？エキシビション、その展示会ですか？
Little murtis of so many Krishna Leelas and so many other things that philosophical things.
クリシュナリラとかいろんな展示会が。
It was covering 4 acres of land.
そういう展示会がありました。
Covered 4 acres of land. It covered 4 acres of land. Very big.
その大きな土地でそれがされました。4 acre.
Yeah, I don't know how much that is in Japan, but it's
4 acre の土地。
I don't
計算してください。
know how you say acre, but so you spend a lot of money. So we can't try to do at our at this point 4 acres of land in the middle of Tokyo.
東京のど真ん中でそんなにお金をかけて大きな土地で、そのようなエキシビジョン展示会をすることは不可能ですけど。
It's bigger than Tokyo Stadium, I think.
東京スタジアムよりも大きな土地です。
But maybe we could make one small diorama of something.
しかし、小さなダイオラマをそれを展示することはできます。
Like in Juhu Bombay Temple, they have them around 6 or 7 of them. maybe 10.
ボンベイのジェフでそのようなことがやられています。
And we have, anyway, like that. So he did that. He, he was just phenomenal in every way from the very beginning of his life.
ファナミナって何ですか？ What do you mean? ファナミナ？
And he would chastise so heavily any Mayavadi or any imitation devotee.
そして、非人格主義者たちを駆逐して叱りました。
But he was very powerful.
とても力強い活動をしました。
Sometimes Prabhupada would do that. Some scientist or some Mayavadi, and he'd call him a demon and a rascal and everything.
プラパダも科学者とか悪魔的な人たちにそのように力強い説教をしました。
Then he'd say, I'm an old man, so I can do that. You can't preach like that.
しかしそれを真似することはできない。
It wasn't just that he was an old man, that, he was doing it out of pure love, so people afterward, they'd be happy about it.
少しお年を召していた方ですが、それはすごく愛でなされたことなので、その後で人々は感謝を表明していました。
Anyway, I hope you had a nice day. So Subuddhi Raya was a devotee, very rich man somewhere in Bengal.
スブディ・ロイは献身者でとてもお金持ちのベンガルの人でした。
So the Hindus actually made these crazy ideas that if you were sprinkled by water of a Muslim, you became a Muslim, things like that.
それ彼はイスラム教に改宗させられたわけです。
So that way a lot of Hindus became Muslims. Because the Muslims would sprinkle.
このようにしてたくさんヒンドゥーの方々がイスラムにさせられました。
So he went to different brahmanas and asked him, what can I do to atone for this and be a Hindu again?
で、ドラマの中でどうやってまたヒンドゥーに改宗するかということでやりました。
And they were telling him all kinds of far out things, like one said you have to drink hot ghee until you die. And that will counteract it.
とてもびっくりするようなことですが、熱いギーを飲みなさいということはもう死んでしまうということです。
So he didn't like those kind of suggestions.
そのスブリロイはそのような決定を好みませんでした。
So he went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
で、そのロイはチャイタニアのとこ行きました。
And he asked him. He told him what these others were saying.
そして他の方法ないか聞きました。
And Lord Chaitanya laughed.
チャイタニアは去ってしまいました。
He said, you just go to Vrindavan and chant Hare Krishna all the time.
で、ブリンダーバンに行ってずっと唱えてくださいと、そういうふうに命令しました。
So he liked that one.
それを彼は好みました。
So he went to Vrindavan, gave up everything, left all his money.
で、ロイはブリンダーバン行って、すべてを捨て去ってブリンダーバンに行きました。
Land, everything he left behind.
そして土地とかを捨ててブリンダーバンに行きました。
And he was in Vrindavan. He lived a very simple life.
そしてそこでとても質素な生活をブリンダーバンで始めました。
You might have seen in India that people that carrying a big wood on their head, firewood, small, many sticks.
インドでは燃やすための木を頭にいっぱい積んで運ぶことが見ることができます。
So he did that. He'd go in the forest and he'd just collect, wood that fell on the ground.
彼はそれをやってたわけです。森に行って木を集めて、運びました。
Then he would carry it into the village and sell it and make a little money.
でそれを運んでほんの少しのお金がもらえます。
Then he would save that money, most of it.
しかしそれをほとんどのお金を彼は使わないで取っておきました。
And then he would take care of the Bengali pilgrims that came to Vrindavan.
ブリンダーバンのプリグリメージなんだけどな、聖地。
Because the food in Vrindavan is much different than in Mayapur, and the Bengalis would have trouble digesting.
でブリンダーバンからベンガリーに移ったんですか？
Just like now we see when devotees come from China or Japan or Italy, they bring their own ingredients a lot because they want their native food, you know.
まあ、イタリアとか他の国の人は自分の国の食べ物を持ってくると。
So at that time, the Vrindavan didn't have rice.
その時はですからブリンダーバンはそういうちゃんとしたご飯ライスが生産されてなかったわけです。
And Bengal didn't have chapatis.
ベンガルではチャパティだけがありました。
Because of the different climate, you know, the different things don't grow there.
まあそれぞれ場所によって育つものは違うわけです。
And, you know, different spice and everything. So he would buy things, yogurt and rice and things that Bengalis like, and then he would feed them when they came.
まあ彼はベンガリーのそのヨーグルトとかライスを好んでいました。食べていた。
His income was very, very small, but he was doing that.
収穫量は少ないですが、それを食べていました。
And that's how he lived.
まあそうやって住んでいました。
And he just, of course, he chanted all the time.
もちろんその間ずっと唱え続けていました。
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So he was perfectly following, you know, Lord Chaitanya's instructions.
まあ、そのロイはチャイタニアの教えに完全に従って生活していました。
And that's an example we can follow easily.
まあこれは我々の従うべき例です。
Trying to, you know, imitate Prabhupada or Bhaktisiddhanta, that's like a mosquito trying to follow Garuda or something, you know, trying to imitate Garuda.
まあこれはですからそのモノマネをしないということです。プラブパダやバクシンタのモノマネができません。で、例えば蚊がガルダの真似をしようとするのというのと同じです。
But we can pray to get the same spirit of just preaching all the time, dedicating all our thinking to how to preach, how to really surrender to Krishna, no matter what we're doing, offer it to Krishna, bona fide things.
まあ私たちはその精神を学ぶことが、それを実行することはできます。そのプリーチングすることとか、苦渋することとか、クリシュナに、捧げるものをすること。
Offering things to Krishna, we have to know what Krishna likes and doesn't like. But
クリシュナに捧げるときは、何がクリシュナが好まれるか、何がクリシュナが好まれないかは私たちは知っています。
So Lord Chaitanya, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, I think 3 different slokas. He says, Vaishnav Seva,
チャイタニチャイタミタで、
Vaishnav Seva, Nama Sankirtan. That just serve the devotees and chant the holy name.
3つのシロカだったと思います。献身者に奉仕をして、デボーティーに奉仕をして、聖なる皆を唱える。
He says, Dui Pabe Shigra. That means just these 2 things very quickly.
この2つのことをすればとても早く発展するかな。何ですかね。
Very quickly, you get the lotus feet of Krishna.
とても早く至上主の御足に到達します。
So, of course, serving the devotees means we have to become very humble.
もちろん献身者に奉仕するということは、謙虚でなければなりません。
Seva doesn't mean like sabisu that, you give person a little souvenir or something, or you just carry their bag, because they pay you.
I cannot hear.
Service, seva
Yeah.
means a special high kind of service, that we're serving someone because we feel that they're superior to us.
奉仕をするということは相手の方がもっと高いというふうに、自分を謙虚に考えることです。
And ultimately with no material motive, just to please that person only. Love.
愛ということは相手に、奉仕をするということです。
So we have Vaishnav Seva, we have Guru Seva.
欲しいこと。バイシュナバの奉仕、グルの奉仕。
We have Deity Seva.
からご神体への奉仕。
It's supposed to be Prasadam Seva when we take Prasadam as a service to Krishna.
プラサーダの奉仕、それはクリシュナへの奉仕です。
Cooking Seva, everything. Sweeping Seva, everything.
料理すること。
For Guru, especially, because by serving the Guru, when he's pleased, then Krishna is pleased.
グルに奉仕をする。グルがしてほしいということは、クリシュナが喜ぶことです。
So Prabhupada always said, whatever he accomplished, which was inconceivable great things,
そのインコンシーバブルだから、不可思議な
beyond the mind.
心、mind, what? Excuse me?
Beyond the mind, you can't think of what he did. Beyond imagining.
心を超えたものです。それを超えた活動です。
Like
ですから、
Krishna,
不可思議な活動。
The materialistic, writers and movie makers and all, they've made so many superheroes.
この映画を作ると、たくさんのヒーロー、英雄がそこに来ます。
People that do things much greater than anybody else.
そういう人気者がいます。
But they never made anything like Krishna. Nobody can think of Krishna.
しかし誰もクリシュナを考えていません。
So people will believe, like, the kids now, they think, in India, they don't know the difference between Spider-Man and Hanuman.
例えば子供たちは信じるわけですが、スパイダーマンとか、そしてハヌマンも
They keep making, and we see those shops in Japan where thousands of murtis of all these robot superheroes and this one and that one, and people keep many murtis in their house.
日本でもたくさんのそういうお人形さんが何千何万も売られています。
But they're not doing any service for them. They're just, I don't know what they're doing. They're just collecting them and remembering.
彼らはそういうお人形、いろんなスーパーヒーローの人形を買いますが、奉仕することはまずないわけです。
And degrading their mind, Or they keep pictures of these sports stars or movie stars all over their rooms.
そういうスーパーヒーローの写真とかを自分の家に貼っておくわけです。
I've seen shops in Harajuku with pictures of hundreds or thousands of different, so-called stars, idols, or whatever they are.
原宿でも何千という写真がスターが貼ってあるわけです。
But devotees, they keep pictures of Krishna pictures of devotees.
献身者はその写真を自分の家に飾っておきます。
Temples always are decorated with many pictures of Krishna and Lord Chaitanya.
お寺ではチャイタニア・クリシュナの写真をいっぱい貼ります。
You know, Bhaktisiddhanta made that exhibition with hundreds of dioramas depicting Krishna's Leela and Bhagavad Gita philosophy and so many things.
バシナッタ・バーラジはそのように展示会でたくさんのそのムルティをクリシュナの遊戯とかバガバッドギーターのやつとかをそこで展示していました。
And at the entranceway in the outside, he put ordinary things, you know, to attract materialistic people to come in.
しかし普通の場所では物質的な人たちはそういうものを物質的なヒーローたちに魅了されてそういうものが貼られています。
They said he was so popular that he would travel by train across India.
例えば、このインドを電車で、渡るとき。
And the train would end up being very late.
電車は遅くなったりします。遅れます。
Because at every station, so many people would come to worship him and make Guru Puja. The train would just wait.
バキシダタが乗っているので、そのその止まるたびにたくさんの人が彼から恩恵を得ようとして崇拝するから電車は遅れてしまいました。
You know, at that time in India, 20 hours late, that's nothing, you know, they didn't care. You know, life was much slower.
20年前っていうのはもっともっと今よりも電車ゆっくりだったわけです。
So, anyway, Hiranyakasipu, he also did great tapasya.
とにかくヒラニャカシプはものすごい苦行をしました。
But he wanted power. He wanted to take over the whole universe and, you know, do whatever he wanted without any threat, you know, that no one could defeat him, no one could kill him.
しかし彼は宇宙中に影響させたそういう苦行をして誰も彼を殺すことができないような条件をそういう恩恵をもらうようにしました。
So that's much different than a devotee doing tapasya, you know, in order to give up material life and to remember Krishna. Not the same.
献身者の苦行というのはまた別です。それは富というのはこの物質界を離れて、クリシュナにその物質的なものを全部放棄してそしてクリシュナを思い出すことです。
Like athletes, movie stars, they do great tapasya, you know.
アスリート、選手とか運動選手とか、映画の人はすごい苦行をしています。
But they just want to be famous, they want to be the champion, they want to get a lot of money.
お金、有名になること、それからチャンピオンになることのために。
Mostly. So,
ほとんどの場合。
They practice so much, you know.
練習をいっぱいします。
There was one baseball player in America that had the highest batting average ever.
野球選手でも最もよく点数を上げる人がいます。
One year he had 400. You all know basketball.
1年間で400ホームラン
You know baseball.
400本打ちました。
So
ベーブ・ルース。
usually 320, 330 is top.
普通はベーブ・ルースですが、それでも320、30だったんですが。
But he said, I was a young kid who practiced until his hands were bleeding, you know.
若い時からすごく練習しました。
Just had a machine or somebody throwing balls for hours and hours and hours.
機械に球を投げさせて何時間も何時間も打つ練習をしました。
But what is the use of it? Nobody cares now, where did he go? So.
今彼が誰もそれをもう誰も忘れています。
But we need to get that kind of spirit for practicing sadhana, for chanting the holy name, for reading.
私たちはそこから学べるのは、サダナ、日々の修練とか聖なる皆を唱えること、そして読んだりすることのそういうことを学びます。
For never getting discouraged, no matter how difficult or how it seems like we're not getting anywhere.
とても難しいことがあってもがっかりしない。
Some kind of new devotees came to Bhaktisiddhanta.
バクティシダンタ学びのところにある献身者が行きました。
And they said, we've been practicing, we're living in the temple for 3 years, but we don't
ずっ
feel
と
like
私は何年もお寺で奉仕をしているんです。
we don't feel like we're making any advancement.
で我々は全然自分が発展しているというふうには考えられません。
I'm sorry, I have this medicine, I have to take it at this time, so. But.
なんか薬。
And Bhaktisiddhanta said, I'm very glad you said that. That makes me very happy.
それでその後バスントはとても喜ばれました。
So they were confused. How could he be happy that they think they're not making any advancement?
どのようにして私が発展してないということを喜ぶんでしょうか。
He said, if you would have said, we're making great advancement, we're becoming very advanced devotees, he said, then I would worry.
あなたがもしあなたが自分がとても発展して偉大な献身者になったと考えるならばですかね。
So, that's humility. That's what
それはだから謙虚さがあるわけです。
Actually, the more advanced someone becomes, the more they see, what the ultimate goal really is, how far away it is, and how great it is. The more we study about the
発
great
展すればする
achievement,
ほどこの献身奉仕の偉大さが分かってそのゴールというものはとても高いものだということをもっと理解する。
so the more we hear about these great devotees like, Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta, Bhaktivinoda, and what they did, what kind of tapasya they did, then we realize we have so far to go,
私たちは偉大なプラパーダ、バクティビノーダ・タクールの苦行や活動を学べば私たちは本当に取り足らないということをリアライズ、悟ることができます。
Be like if you're going to walk from Tokyo to, Okinawa or something.
東京、沖縄でウォーク。
I don't think they have road signs, but you could find out on the internet now. Okay, today you walk 30 kilometers. Now you have only 2,500 left or something. It's far.
今日30キロ走ったと、あと2780キロ残ってるとか、そういう感じで。
If you really feel like you have to go there and you have to do it, then you'll just keep walking. But it's a long ways to go.
それは日々のキロという数は30キロとか20キロですが、それを少しずつ行けば必ずそこに行くっていうことは分かります。
So that's why we always see, Narottam Das, Thakura, Bhaktivinoda, mostly we have their prayers. There's, I wasted my life, even though they've been chanting their whole life and doing nothing else. I haven't worshipped Krishna, because they're thinking I'm not a good devotee. I'm just trying.
ナータマダースなどの歌を聞くと、私は、本当に人生を無駄にしてしまったと。 崇拝もしてなかった。自分は本当に取るに足らない献身者であるんだけど、なんとか奉仕をしようと思っているというふうに言います。
So that's the, important mentality to think I'm a student, I have to have a master, I have to try harder, I have to keep trying.
これは大切です。これは弟子としてやり続けようとするそういう気持ち。
You can realize more and more how far away the goal is.
で、本当にfar away 遠いというふうに感じているわけです。
But for Krishna, it's nothing is far away.
クリシュナは遠く nothing is far away 遠くではない、遠くにいるわけではない。
Krishna says, I'm very near and I'm very far away.
クリシュナは言っています。私は遠くにもいる。
That's inconceivable.
不可思議なことです。
Just like when we read about the Vrindavan pastimes.
例えばブリンダーバンの娯楽。
They were going every day from Vrindavan to Govardhan, but for us that's a long walk,
彼らはそのクリシュナブックに出てくる人たちはブリンダーバンからゴバルダンに行くわけですが、それはとても私たちが行くと長い距離です。
But for Krishna, things become close. It doesn't matter.
クリシュナが会いに行くととても近くなる。近く感じるですか。
Prabhupada said there's yogis who can get in the river, in
ヨギなんかだと例えば川をもう瞬時に渡ることができる。
In the Himalaya, and a few minutes later get out in Mayapur or something.
ヒマラヤの聖者たちでしょうからマヤプールにパッと行けます。
So it's not that they swam really fast.
スライマリっていうのは何ですか。
But
泳ぐんですかね。
we don't know how they do it.
ではない。そういうふうに物質的な方法っていうか普通の方法じゃなくいける。
Like right now, I'm very far away from Japan, but I can talk to you just like I'm right there.
例えば今このように遠くから話していても一瞬時に伝えることができるように。
Normally, you couldn't hear my voice if I was just shouting.
一般的な自身の声を聞くことができるし、姿を見ることが遠くなんだけどできるわけです。
But somehow by the internet, we don't know how that works, but these yogis, they can do things like that without the internet, without any kind of,
ヨギなんかは、我々インターネット使わないとできませんけど、ヨギはこう機械なくてもできるわけです。
Like to get on the internet, we have to have an instrument, a computer, or a smartphone or something.
そういうコンピューターとかを我々は道具として使っているわけです。
We have to have an internet provider, we have to have a signal somehow or other.
我々にとってはインターネットとかプロバイダーとかそういう信号を出すものを使わなければならない。
A lot of help, right?
そういうたくさんの助けが必要です。
I can't just sit here or go in the forest without, something and just think, okay, join the internet. Okay, will they hear me? But it can be done if we know the way, if we know the right way and we have it all together. So.
一緒にだからインターネットを使ってこのようにみんなでこれを聞くことができるわけです。
So if we're chanting the holy name, Krishna is there.
それで名前を唱えればクリシュナがそこにいらっしゃいます。
If we're trying to get to Krishna by rocket ship or climbing a tower or something, he's far, far away.
クリシュナと会うためになんか高い塔に登ってそんなことしてもクリシュナはとてもそれでは追っつかないわけです。
Like sometimes we climb a mountain,
時々山登りをします。
And you look ahead and it looks like, okay, there's the top,
OK、じゃあ頂上に行きましょう。
Because you can't see over that section,
しかし、その一番上は最初見れないと。
Then you walk and walk and you get there and then you look up and there's much more still.
歩いても歩いてもまだその先があるわけです。
And it keeps going like that for a long time sometimes.
見えないんだけど、とにかくやり続けると。
You have to stop and rest all the time. And
時々止まって休んだりして。
But we have to keep going.
とにかく歩み続けるわけです、我々は。
So, if we feel like, I'm not making advancement, but I will try again, I will keep trying, that is very good, proper mentality.
ですから自分は本当に発展していないなというふうに感じてたとしても、やり続けるということならばそれは素晴らしいことです。
Unfortunate people will think this is not working, I'll go do something else.
不幸にも他の道があると考えてしまう人もいます。
Somebody's offering a much easier way. Just give a donation, or just something like that, and I will give you everything.
ドネーションだけして、それだけとか。
But the bona fide guru, they give you have to work for it, like anything else. Right?
分かんなかったです。
In the material world, people try so many ways to get money without working.
なんとか人々はお金を得ようと、働かないでお金を得ようとも、そういうふうに考えるわけです。
Gambling, or somebody's offering you just invest in this and you're going to get back, 10 times your money very quickly. And because people are greedy, they do it, and then they lose.
なんかバッグを捧げたり、なんかお金を捧げたり。
They lose their money. People that just keep working and they do their job and they save money, they don't spend money, they don't, unnecessarily. They donate to good causes, and they get money, but not instant money.
人々は貪欲なので、そのお金をどんどん物質的なことに使ってしまう。
In every country, people are spending, so much money on what do you call it, the Thakura or something, the lottery.
いっぱいいろんな国々で宝くじですか、そういうお金を使ってしまう。
Is that what it is? A lottery where, there's always some old lady or something sitting on the street selling these tickets. They're very cheap, but they're advertising, there's so much money in there, this soon that somebody's going to win.
たくさんお金をかけることで勝利することができるとか、そういうふうに騙してる、そういう宣伝してる人がいっぱいいるんです。
But when one person wins, millions of people lose. Right?
Win and
if one person wins, like the pachinko or something, but so many people lost.
Yeah. 勝つ人はパチンコなんかでお金をたくさん得る人はいますが、お金を失っています。
They're getting the money that other people lost, and the other people are very unhappy.
ある人はお金いっぱいもらえるけど、たくさんの人はお金を失って不幸になります。
And then by the laws of nature, they can't keep that money very long.
しかしそのお金をずっと蓄えておくわけにはいかない。
But if someone keeps trying and investing every day, time for sadhana, for hearing about Krishna, for talking, for preaching, telling, then when he make that advancement, he's always making advancement, and everybody else benefits. The whole world benefits.
まあしかしそのような無駄なことをしないでクリシュナのことを聞いてプリシングをして、自分の人生を向上させれば逆にたくさんの人に恩恵をあげることができます。
So that's a much better idea.
タタジマタジ。通訳と変われますか？僕もう行かなきゃいけないんで。
はい、変わります。ありがとうございました。
So that's what, human life is meant for. It's for spiritual life.
Hey, Krishna Maharaj.
So
Okay.
the time is up now.
あ、OK。はい。時間がここまでですね。時間が来てしまいました。
What's Nitai doing?
Anita-san has to go to the Pujari Seva.
Okay. I see. Okay. He's still got the camera on.
Now he can connect himself. Big improvement he made.
All right. So, arigatou gozaimashita. Subuddhi Raya ki jai.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Sir Maharaj, are you available tomorrow?
Yes.
Will you be able? Will you do that? Is it okay to start from 6:50 so that I can catch up?
Yeah, that's better for me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Much
もひにさん
better.
よろしいでしょうか？ 6時50分でも。
Okay.
Thank you very much for the
Arigatou
cooperation.
gozaimashita.
それでは朝の6時50分からマハラジのお願いいたします。
Gauranga Haribo. Okay. Thank you, everyone out there in Facebook land. Thank you to all the, I don't know how many millions of people working for Facebook to make all this stuff possible. Krishna's just arranged all that for us. And we had a talk in the communications class for the future leaders of, ISKCON. And the Mataji that runs the Facebook page of ISKCON Juhu, they're number 6 for getting likes or something in the world. But she was saying every devotee should have a Facebook page and they should be preaching. They should be putting up things about Krishna and sharing things about Krishna because it reaches a lot of people. And, it's very easy. It's not very costly. And, trying to reach people and talk to people and, going door to door. Even, you can reach, that's good. We need to do that. We need to be out talking to people one-on-one and giving books. But, we need to publish also. So like Bhaktisiddhanta, he published many magazines and newspaper, and they were widely distributed. Now, we're distributing also many, many books, but this is a way to follow up, to connect with people. So we got to try to connect with the people who watch our things, and, they can ask questions, they can connect, they can subscribe or whatever. But, devotees are reaching out to many, many people with different ideas they have for spreading Krishna consciousness. So now we find so many kirtans on the, YouTube, so many lectures from so many different devotees that we can't possibly, jump all over the world to hear different, devotees lecturing, unless we have Narada Muni's power. Even if we have unlimited money for airplanes, it would be very, very difficult to get to the place at the right time and everything. and hear just last week's class or something, but now they're all posted. We have classes from years ago. We have live streaming, so many things. So we need to take advantage of it. Okay? Thank you all very much. Good day.